Testing one, two. All right, what's up, everyone? We are back in NBA 2K25 with our expansion Vegas Venom. We are 0-5. We're the worst team in the league right now by quite a bit. But I'm having a ton of fun, and I'm actually using a different slider set, so I've kind of misnamed this particular video. But I wanted to give a shout out to, I think it's like Technophilio or yeah, Technophilo on Operation Sports in the eccentric slider thread for NBA 2K25. I really like what they've done. And so I've actually just started to adopt their slider set, just using their, I think it's version 3.0. So I wanted to give him or her, I believe it's a him, a shout out there. Really, really liking that. Even though we're struggling, it's been fun. I mean, we're an expansion team. We really should be struggling. And as you look at the standings here, I mean, we are the only winless team, but there's a handful of teams, including the other expansion, Seattle Sonics, who are 1-5. I mean, it's tough, and a lot of this is not anything to do with the gameplay or the sliders. It's just my inability to shoot with a few players, which I'll show you. But it's getting better. I mean, we're only averaging 82.6 points per game. That's nearly 20 points less than the next worst team, and I mean a good 50 some points difference than the best team in the league. Our points against isn't much better. I mean, seventh from the bottom, but right in line with kind of the Seattle expansion team. Our differential is really bad, but not too far off from the Utah Jazz, who have been really, really bad as well. So, why is this happening? Well, let's take a look here. I mean, so again, we're only 5 games in, and we're just playing through it. I'm already looking forward to I'm going to play every single game. I'm looking forward to getting through this, getting into the next season. But if we go look at advanced stats, pardon me, while we get to the right thing here, and if we just search by position, you can see, I mean, we're getting really nice production from Jalen Suggs. He's a really nice fit for our offense, as his player efficiency rating is actually higher than his efficiency rating. Hardy, same thing here, playing pretty well when he comes off the bench as point guard. Powell has been killing us. Again, my inability to shoot with this guy has just been killing us. Same thing with the rookie Trey Johnson. Part of it is Powell has a really slow shot. Trey Johnson has an incredibly fast shot. This is the, of course, rookie that we picked. I believe it was 5th overall. We are in the year 2025, 6th overall. So out of Texas, he's super fun, super athletic guy, can get to the rim, but he's also a good shooter. But I've been having a hard time unless he's been wide open. So AJ Green off the bench, not much to report there. But you can see we're just getting really, really subpar performances from a lot of guys outside of point guard and then outside of center. We did sign Andre Drummond, who has been a blessing to help with all of those missed shots, and that's one of the reasons why he's had such a high player efficiency rating. He's getting a ton of rebounds for us, giving us some second chances, and it's keeping us around a little bit longer in some of these games that we're just getting smoked in. So similar with Nick Richards, doing a pretty nice job running some pick and rolls with him. And we did make a very, very small trade to free up a roster spot. And it's kind of, to me, it seemed like an unfair trade, but I get it. First round picks aren't exactly the same as they are, say, like in the NFL. So I was a little surprised that the AI went for this, but we traded Cody Martin, and it was actually funny because it was just before we played the Hornets, so I got to see Cody Martin on the Hornets, and they gave us a 2027 first round pick and then a 26 second round pick. That first round pick belonging to the Mavericks, who I believe right now are the best team in the league. So a couple years from now, again, that's probably going to be a late first and just kind of a garbage second pick for Cody Martin. But it was a nice trade because it allowed us to move into the rotation here, Andre Drummond. And so if we just rebuild those rotations, looks like coach is going to have him start here. There's been some changes to the starting lineup, which is interesting. So Drummond comes in, Hendricks and Naismith now starting. That was before. I think we have some injuries. So Eason onto the bench. Okogie was starting for us. So we'll see. It's a pretty thick rotation. You can see we're just not a super good team. So it's not surprising that we're not playing great. DeAndre Hunter now coming off the bench. I've started to shoot with him a lot better. I was having some problems. I actually really like his slow shot. He's been coming along a little bit better. So yeah, it's tough. I mean, we're going to be playing Golden State here. And so they are 5-1, so I mean this is going to be a tough game. But hey, we're going to try to stay in it. Of course, they got Steph Curry, so we just kind of look over again. 2025 can score from anywhere, can play pretty good perimeter defense. Just looking at kind of where to kind of tighten up on these guys a little bit. So the shooting guard isn't exactly a great defender, so maybe that's something we could take advantage of. Moody here can shoot. Everybody can shoot the three in this team. Play a little perimeter D. And so, yeah, I mean, of course, Steph Curry we're gonna have to be really, really careful with. They're not a super good defensive team, even though they're 5-1. They got guys who can score. Draymond Green looks to be coming off the bench for them. Of course, he's a really, really good defender, so just got to keep that in mind. Buddy Hield also coming off the bench. A lot of guys who can shoot threes, no surprise there. Kyle Anderson, mid-range shooter, good perimeter defender. So, yeah, they're not super deep, but of course it's going to be, can we even try to contain Steph Curry? I mean, the one advantage, we have a little bit of height at point guard against him. We'll see if we can do anything with that, but it will be a road game, I believe. Interdivision game. We have not started scouting just yet, and I do have the chat up, so if anybody wants to just kind of jump in and talk about things. I'm on vacation. I'm pretty excited. My wife and I signed up for a sailing class next week, so we're going to be for like 16 hours next week, spending some time learning how to sail in the San Diego Bay, so that's going to be super fun. So if you don't hear from me after that, I probably fell off the boat or something. So, but let's jump into this game. You can see the starting lineups there. It is as we saw on the previous screens. And are we the home team? Maybe we are the home team. We can see our beautiful court.
Welcome everyone to our 2K Sports Broadcast. Tonight's game also
from the community. I did not make the logo or the court. I made just minor adjustments to the court.
Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And
yeah,
joining us courtside,
cool.
reporter David Aldridge.
Loving the sliders.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski.
Technophile sliders up on Operation Sports. Inside of the eccentric slider, the red.
Filling out the middle. And for Las Vegas, Suggs out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Neesmith. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Hendricks in at the power forward. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And here is Curry. To the paint. Outside, Kuminga. Suggs against Curry. From outside the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound. Now here's Powell. He's defended by Podziemski. Pass to Suggs. In the corner, Drummond with it.
Why we're making motion for Andre Drummond on that play.
Podziemski with it. 17 points in his last outing. Curry looking around. Takes it inside. Podziemski's shot is good.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension.
So this is an NBA Cup game, but of course we don't have the updated floors. It's something it'd be kind of cool if they added for the expansion team.
Have to see.
Now, here's Suggs. Trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Detroit. And the three ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Powell. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Suggs. On the next double. The Warriors pull it in.
Does not make it.
Win against the Bucks the last time out.
For some reason can't dunk over
They
Curry.
impressed everyone with that comeback they had in the fourth. Just stunned that crowd.
Here's Kuminga. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And he didn't just create offense
Terrible
for himself
defense
now.
on that.
He did a tremendous job of setting
No
up
idea
his
why we got
teammates as
that
well.
bad switch there.
And so Powell will bring it up for Las Vegas. 4-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
And the more you see each other, the more contentious it gets. No bad blood between these teams right now, but that can change over the course of the season.
Curry against Suggs. Pass to Podziemski. Right wing. Now, here's Moody. Neesmith covering. Shot clock at 5. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Moody's shot is off. Out left to the wing. Here's Suggs. Oh, good with the triple. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Curry finds Podziemski. Here's Kuminga. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Drummond. Here's Moody. And count it from 19 feet away.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Now here's Curry, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Curry against Suggs. Pass to Powell from deep. Las Vegas with a new shot clock. Suggs against Curry. Drummond sets the screen for Suggs. Here's Hendricks. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. And that one's good. Suggs.
And kudos to Suggs for just keeping his focus at the rim, making the D look helpless.
Outside, Kuminga. Now Curry. He has 6 from deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
First trip to the line for him here. Hunter's checked in for Las Vegas. And the Warriors also making a change. Green is checked in for Kuminga. And he nails the third.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And a chance now to see where teams stand in the early stages of the NBA Cup.
And a lot can still change before we get to the knockout round. But one thing we know at this point, this competition has really added some excitement to the regular season since it started.
Curry finds Podziemski. Outside, Green. Curry with it. He's covered by Suggs. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially late on drives to the rim.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, here's what Las Vegas' head coach had to say earlier. He discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Neesmith, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Las Vegas, they came into this one following a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. Green with a screen on Suggs. Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Over Suggs. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Now a seasoned veteran in the league, Curry continues to be efficient, especially when it comes to shooting.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Hardy's checked in. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point lead. A three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Neesmith. Hits the three-point bomb. Neesmith has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Las Vegas. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Drives to the hoop. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
There's Powell, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And that one, good. Podziemski's got 6 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. First and three-point field goal percentage. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And you're right. Not only did he dial it up from deep all year, he did it with tremendous consistency. That's the kind of three-point efficiency you want. So it's the Warriors now, after Las Vegas picked up 3 with their last shot. Going inside, it's Drummond with the rebound. Las Vegas trails by 3. Hardy passes to Hunter. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
That one goes. Count it. He's got 14.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Pass to Drummond. It's Powell on the wing. He's defended by Podziemski. Drummond in the post. Scoreless thus far.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man.
Don't really want him shooting.
He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on the backboard and attacking the rim.
Johnson, he's checked in for Aaron Neesmith. And then for Golden State, Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Nasir Little comes in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Here's Podziemski. 6 points for him. To the inside. Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going. And those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Now here's Powell. Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Hardy. Six to shoot to the right side. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Hield. Kuminga with it. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Good on the second free throw.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Pass to Richards. And here's Hardy. Back to Richards. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Now here's Hardy. He's guarded closely. Here's Hendricks. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hunter. The 3.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Now here's Anderson. He had 10 points in the win against Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah, and he was piling up the blocks, too, 4 of them. And it's about more than just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Hardy. He's defended by Podziemski. Richards passes to Hunter. Warriors with the rebound. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Hield. And here's Anderson. Right side, Green. Here's the screen. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hield can't hit.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Richards. Started by Green. And that one's good. Richards.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Hield dishes to Anderson. Now here's Green. Defended by Richards. Pass to Podziemski. Shoots over Hardy. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
And here's Hardy. Puts up a deep 3. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
Just not a ton of talent on this expansion team. So down by 7 in the first, that's not a huge shock against a 5-1 team. We're 0-5.
The defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court. So you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
You've got Nick Richards. Hardy is out there with Johnson. Then there's Hunter. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. Here's Hardy. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And for Golden State, we've got Jonathan Kuminga. Anderson is out there with Green. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Beekman in at the point guard position. And for Las Vegas, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Hardy. Nick Richards out there with Hunter, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot.
Personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Warriors, number 9, Tyrese Rocker.
Johnson against Teal. Johnson attacking. No good that time. Warriors leading by 7. To the middle. And Heel gets it to go on the assist by Kuminga.
You can see in that last sequence, that shot doesn't drop for me, but it drops for them so often, and that's why I keep losing that like 30
Healed
points.
against Johnson.
Really spark.
Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Hardy. Here's the teardrop. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Now here's Kuminga. Covered by Hunter. Fades. The rebound by Richards.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Johnson, the pass to Hunter.
Get in.
And the 3 off target. The Warriors lead it. Anderson right side. Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Monday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, that's a contest that I'm keeping an eye on. Early on, you love to see games like that one, which should be full of interesting matchups.
Pass to Hardy. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green dishes
Not his
to
game,
Heel.
though. Should have kicked that out.
Here's Green. Wagner outside. Now Kuminga. Heel with a screen on Hunter. It's good from long range. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide. It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Wagner passes to Green. Left side Anderson. Inside. It's tipped. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
His hands. This
And
ball.
while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Second, the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Green is checked in for Las Vegas. Both free throws good from Kuminga. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
Warriors leading by 10. With the floater, he lays it in. Kuminga's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
From deep, Green. Green with the rebound.
Just can't get in.
And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Kuminga kicks to Anderson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Johnson, the pass to Hardy. Now Hunter. It's stolen by Green.
Just trying to get that to Richards for an
A moment
easy
now to hear from our
back down.
sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Beekman.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Buddy Hield. Last season's performance for him averaged about 13 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Guys like that can really stretch your weapons offensively.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Nick Richards. Okogie comes in for Green, and it's Suggs in for Hardy. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Jonathan Kuminga.
It's just a bad take.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Curry, out of bounds. Las Vegas takes possession. Las Vegas calls timeout. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Phillips, he's checked in for Las Vegas. And the Warriors also making a change. Anderson's checked in. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Johnson against Hield. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Johnson surveying the floor. Drummond finds Suggs. Drummond with a screen on Curry. Bobbed up there for Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Both free throws good from Suggs. Warriors leading by 11. Curry with it. He's got 14. Over in the corner, Green. To the wing right side. Clock is at 3. Here's Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Las Vegas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Phillips. Misses the 3.
Oh, that's Phillips. That should be
Golden State's gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Moody with it. He's picked up by Drummond.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 00, Jonathan Kuminga.
Now, here's Moody. He's tightly guarded. Hands it from downtown. Moody's got 5 points so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Warriors leading by 14. Pass to Podziemski. They set the pick. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. Las Vegas calls timeout. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Not making our shots.
And guys,
Too many mistakes. Too many turnovers.
Being aggressive and being
Too many
out
easy
of
buckets for
control.
them.
And that
It's like
one, they
death
crossed the
by
line.
They
3,000
never settled in
steps.
defensively, and it cost them.
And so Powell will bring it up
That's
for Las
the life
Vegas.
of an expansion team.
They trail by 16. Pass to Drummond. Suggs looking around. Into the lane, and it's blocked.
No foul on that.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Outside Curry. Now Jackson Davis. To the wing on the left. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Powell with the steal. Down low. It's stolen by Kuminga. Fires from the wing. Here's Jackson Davis. Podziemski finds Curry. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
So it's Las Vegas now. It's a 16-point game. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Back to Suggs. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
4th team foul.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Suggs.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Powell with the steal. Here's Suggs. Finished off the break. Suggs has got 6 here in this quarter.
Raw speed helps Suggs out there, keeping him ahead of the defense on a fast break.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Kuminga dishes to Curry. A three-pointer off the mark.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Suggs kicks to Powell. Back to Suggs. Here's Hendricks. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Shoots. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Suggs has got 10 points in the game.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs so dangerous in the pick and roll.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
A minute 50 left in the second quarter. And the Warriors miss again.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. And look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Neesmith, the pass to Pop. Pass to Drummond. Suggs up top. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Warriors leading by 10. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Las Vegas making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Into the lineup for Las Vegas. Number 20, Trey Johnson.
Podziemski with it. Powell on him. He gets that one.
Gosh,
10 points for him.
that is crazy.
They
that
are
goes
in
for them.
front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Drummond sets the screen for Powell. Shoots over Podziemski. Kicks it out to Johnson. Now here's Powell. He's defended by Podziemski. It's stolen by Kuminga.
Not good.
44 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Curry, laser guided shot from deep range.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
And here is Drummond. Jackson Davis defending. Drummond passes to Neesmith. Over Moody. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Neesmith has got 10 points. Curry against Johnson. Now Curry. Fires from way outside. And no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating
37%
performance
field goal
for the Golden
percentage
State
for
Warriors.
the Venom.
They're moving well on offense. Great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball in the Shaq Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. This next one comes to us from Unicorn Armand.
It's tough on
They
these
ask,
settings for sure. I mean,
"Is
if
a
you make any sort of
tomato a
mistake
fruit or a
on offense or
vegetable?"
defense, they
Okay,
punish
Ernie,
you
let me
for it.
take
So
this.
wide open
In
shots,
culinary terms, it's the
going to
vegetable.
go in.
But
Make a bad
from a
pass, you know, it's going to get stolen.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Hey, we cut the deficit that quarter. I mean, I guess I should, we gave up one less point differential in the second, even though we played terrible.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out
Just
if the
excited
next
to see
two
if I get the
quarters are
first
any
overall
different from
pick.
the first two.
When I get through
So
all
far,
82 of
it
these
has
games,
been
then we
a
win like
runaway.
6
Really
games or
incredible
something.
game from Stephen Curry.
And he's shown just how
We'll actually
adept
win the
he can
lottery.
be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. And it's Drummond missing. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors.
That possession just did not take
At
advantage.
one point, they led by 16. But
Go in, wide open, basically.
Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Suggs kicks to Powell. Pass to Hendricks. Over Kuminga. Hendricks can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 13. Outside Curry. Unloads from 9. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. Jackson Davis has got the first basket of the second half here for the Warriors.
We miss, they make.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
There we go.
Golden State
Little
takes
things,
possession.
right?
Yeah, another miscalculation.
Love these sliders, though. They're
really
challenged.
their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
I think
Curry
it's so.
finds Jackson
There's some
Davis.
dudes on this team I just cannot shoot off of.
To the middle. Outside for Curry.
Yeah, that's bad by me.
Gets it to go
Yeah.
from beyond the arc. Curry's got 20 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific.
Just like that, we're now down by
ball movement.
18.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Hendricks.
No.
It's stolen by Kuminga.
I was
Inside.
literally trying to icon pass
And he
just
takes that
the
one
point
up
guard
and
coming behind me.
powers it
I don't know
through.
why I did that.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he
And that's
could
how you
get
get down by 20
double-digit
real
assists
quick.
on any night if he wanted to.
Here's Hendricks.
Yeah, that was
Defended by
dumb.
Kuminga.
I don't know why we're trying to play like down low. I mean, that was just a dumb pass.
Curry against Powell. Curry's shot is off. Las Vegas
We
trails
are
by
not
20.
a post team.
They need this. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And let's check out stats for Suggs. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 14 points a game last year.
3 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at his scoring, he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
Back to Podziemski. Outside, Kuminga. 6 to shoot. There's the screen to the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Hendricks, defended by Kuminga.
So
that's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses, they need to settle in.
Trying to let the coach do the play calling. I know it's not ideal.
Now, here's Moody.
We usually don't run
5
many
points
of those.
in the game.
I don't know why.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
That drops.
Kuminga's got 12 in the game.
It's just
and
not
now
our
you
game.
see
We don't
them
have
starting to really work the ball
much post game on this team.
Pass to Neesmith. Lets it go with the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Now Podziemski, guarded by Powell. Kuminga with it. Beyond the arc. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jalen Suggs.
It's on Jalen Suggs. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Hardy's checked in. Outside Curry. From deep three-point land, Powell pulls it in. Las Vegas, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Now, here's Hardy. Defense right on him. And here is Neesmith. He's got 13. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Hendricks has got 6. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Pass to Podziemski. Now Kuminga. Back to Podziemski. There's a good screen. No good from outside. Las Vegas trails by 21. Hardy passes to Powell. And here's Hardy. Shoots over Podziemski. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. And Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Now, here's Neesmith, defended by Moody. Neesmith, the pass to Powell. They set the pick. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. In third, the Warriors.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
Hunter's checked in for Aaron Neesmith. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Moody, and Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry. To the paint, here's Jackson Davis.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
For Las Vegas, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Here's Hardy. Sweet little floater. Hardy's got 5 points so far.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Hield, the pass to Green. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Kuminga. They kick out to Hield. Off target from three-point range. For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Richard, with Buddy Hield, we're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Podziemski, it's rebounded by Las Vegas. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Powell. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Powell against Hield. The tray. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Hardy passes to Drummond. Pass to Hunter. Clock at 6. Now here's Hardy. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Jackson Davis with it. Over to the wing. Kuminga with a wide open look. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Hardy. Defended by Kuminga. Looking to end his cold spell. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis.
Forcing it big time.
Jackson Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Nasir Little in for Jonathan Kuminga. Pass to Hardy. Hunter the screen. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Gold.
I mean, like, what is our shooting percentage? 24% from 3, 35 total. I'm shocked it's that
Golden
good.
State. Hield with it. 5 points in the game. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Green with the screen on Johnson.
2 minutes.
Here's Hield. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Good to you guys.
Hield's got 7.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now here's Hardy. He's covered closely. Pass to Johnson. They set the pick. Back to Richards. And it goes down 2 points. He has 6.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create
That cuts the
easy
lead
scoring
to 29.
opportunities.
Huge play.
Outside, Green. Green with the jam.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Hardy passes to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hield kicks to Green. There's the triple. Hunter grabs the miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Pass to Hardy. Here's Hunter. No scoring in this one. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Kept alive. Here's Richards. Here's Hardy. Now Pajemski. He's got 13.
Jaden Hardy. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Hield against Johnson. Pass to Beekman. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
While giving up 85 through 3 quarters.
And 1 quarter to go. A game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Hardy. Also Johnson out there. Hunter is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Messi in at the 4 slot. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Pass to Green. Johnson against Hield. Green with the block.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
To the inside. Knocked loose. Little inside. Working on Hunter. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Back to Anderson. Over Green. Anderson's shot is off. Well, Las Vegas shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Hardy passes to Green. Now here's Hardy. Guarded by Green. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. 3-pointer, Hield. Good on the 3-point shot.
Comes right off the pick and knocks it down. Great use of the screen by Hield.
So it's Las Vegas now. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. To the left wing.
Their defense is just like really smothering. Like they just are picks
now
and
here's
stuff.
Hardy. Tight defense on him. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season
step
games.
back on that, but
could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Okogie's checked in for Las Vegas. Pass to Green. To the middle. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Healed against Johnson. Now Richards. They set the screen. Johnson kicks to Hunter. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Anderson.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Las Vegas, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Little. Pass to Anderson. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Now here's Green. Off with the layup. On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Little. Johnson, the pass to Hardy. Back to Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Green. Back to Anderson. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
They kick out to Heel. Covered by Hunter. Green with a screen for Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. Doesn't go for him.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Now here's Hardy. Kicks it out to Johnson. Down low. Little with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Richards with it. Now Green defending. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Josh Okogie. Norman Powell's checked in for Johnson. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Hardy. Wagner's checked in for the Warriors. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. On the inbound, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
A free throw drops for Suggs. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Warriors. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his 5th foul.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Green. In the corner, it's Little. And just miss after miss right now. For Las Vegas, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Inside, it's deflected. It's stolen by Green.
So
now the
late
Warriors
recognizing
it up.
that. So
Here's Anderson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he sinks the second. Well, Las Vegas shooting just 34% from the floor. Pass to Neesmith. Johnson outside. And the jumper falls for him. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Wagner outside. Healed against Powell. Green with a screen on Powell. Down low. It's tipped. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this year's draft class considered to be one of the weaker classes in recent years.
I don't believe in a such thing as a weak draft class. There is always going to be a player or multiple players that stand out. Understand, even if you're drafting 60 players, if 5 of them turn out to be legitimate players, that's a good draft class.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Overhealed. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
On the wing, Johnson. Covered by Hield. And here is Neesmith. Johnson outside. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And it's in off the backboard. Hield's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
On the wing, Johnson lets it go from 14. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Speechless right now.
Pass to
So
Hield.
bad.
The kick out to Anderson. 3-pointer on the way. That shot missing. Las Vegas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Wasted no time on that one.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Hield, the pass to Anderson. Hield sets the pick for Anderson. They kick out to Hield. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Powell. Back to Johnson. Powell with it. Johnson finds Powell. Over Anderson. Powell. That's good.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Now Little. Here's Post. Anderson outside. Pass to Green from downtown. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Powell dishes to Johnson. Back to Powell. Lets the 3 fly. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Hield kicks to Little. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Wow, what a rough second.
I don't know why he's not dunking that.
The basketball. Maybe you adopt
R2
a pass first mentality.
up on the analog stick. I have no idea
Over
why
to
he
the
laid
left
that
wing.
up.
Pass to Anderson.
But if you do, I'm all ears.
Hield outside.
I'm playing terrible.
3-pointer.
I mean, I am terrible, so I'll take any
It's
suggestions.
rebounded by
you know.
Las Vegas.
No shame in asking for that.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. Las Vegas again missing.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off?
What
like,
is
come
this
on, you got to
offense
make the
design?
extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jonathan Kuminga.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Johnson outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Passed a little. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Powell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And that one's good. Drummond.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Healed with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
That was fun, guys. That was a blast.
For them. And Greg in enemy territory.
Really happy with the progress this team's making
right,
here.
But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. Richard Jefferson, great.
Yeah, so let's look at this. This is crazy. Attempts, we're still a little short on attempts looking at our opponent. 52% is equally as bad against as us shooting 37. That's just crazy, especially for as much outside shooting as they did. 41%, it's just so bad. We shot free throws well, got to the line. Yeah, just 19 steals for them. So on top of bad shooting, we're turning the ball over. Yeah, this is how you lose by 40, guys, if you're curious how it happens. Missing alley-oops. I'm so bad at alley-oops. I have not completed a single alley-oop. I'm always early. I need to watch an actual tutorial on it because it's not hard in practice, but for some reason in the game, it just eats me up. So Neesmith was 6 for 6 today, so that's totally unexpected for anyone I'm shooting with. Powell continues to just be bad. Trey Johnson continues to be terrible for me. I'm going to end up forcing this guy into being a bust. Hardy, terrible. And I just keep taking shots with guys who just aren't playing well. Even Drummond, 2 of 6. Just some of those putbacks were just terrible. Hunter, 0 of 8. 0 points, of course. It's just, there's nothing else to say. You lose by 40. 36 points. It's not much to say about all that. Yeah, it's just rough. But still having fun with it all. Doing what we can. Ugh. I need all the tips I can get. Basketball is not my best sport. It's not the sport I know the most about. And I'm also terrible on the sticks, so it's just a bad combo. We're an expansion team. I'm bad on the sticks. I don't know basketball. I shouldn't be in this position. This is rough. Very, very rough. But nonetheless, Guys, I am on Blue Sky now, so Mike Lowe 47 on Blue Sky is where you can find me. Of course, simsportsgaming.com as well. Need to start getting some other videos together. For now, just been kind of streaming gameplay, just been busy with work and whatnot. I am on vacation this week with Thanksgiving, but also have a lot of other stuff going on. So, yeah, we'll see. I will be home, but going to be doing that sailing class I mentioned at the start of the video, so going to be pretty busy too. So, but that's it, everyone. You can find me on Blue Sky, Mike Lowe 47. I have only like one follower right now there, so let's get everyone shifted over to there. Sounds like that's where everyone's kind of heading. So that's it. Thanks, everyone.